Y'all know it's bad if y'all see me on a Friday. Hurry up, grab your snacks, sit down. I have a very serious question for you guys, and I already know the ladies are going to be in my comments. Y'all always participate in the classroom discussion, but I really need to hear from the men today as well. So I just ran up to the courthouse real quick for two things. Number one, I had one of my personal injury clients meet me there because I had a settlement check for them, and I didn't want them to have any delays. Honey, have your money for the weekend. And I was there to execute an emergency protective order for one of my family law clients. I feel like I'm talking so fast, y'all, because my adrenaline is rushing. You just won't believe what I saw in court today. So I get there, and I'm sitting in the back of the courtroom waiting for the judge to get finished with the hearing that was already going on so I could present my emergency protective order. But while I'm sitting there, I'm listening to what's going on, and I just have one question for the community. If a child is 13 years old or younger and gets pregnant, should the parents be charged with neglect? Now, the hearing that's going on in front of me is a CPS hearing, and apparently when the school started to see that this child was pregnant, they called CPS because she's in the 5th grade. The issue is not only is CPS trying to determine if child neglect is present to remove the child from the home, but they're also looking to if the parents need to be criminally charged because this 11-year-old got pregnant. Now, after the hearing, me and the other lawyers started shoe-showing in the hallway because we all had very different perspectives, and I wanted to introduce both sides to you guys and see what do you think. But the first thing I want to ask you in the comments is, what age did your parents start leaving you home alone? Now, the attorneys that were arguing that the parents should be charged, they basically were saying that this is a gross negligence of protection, intervention, supervision, basically all the things that equal to neglect. Now, parents have the legal duty to protect their children, okay? That is a legal duty. You don't have no legal duty to protect your cousin, your auntie, your sister. You have a legal duty to protect your children. So if we have two children, we're not talking about a situation where an adult and a child or no grief, nothing like that. But if two young children doing grown folks things happen, is this a failure of protection on the parents' end? Another point that was brought up that if a 11-year-old is into that, something already wrong at home. And then another attorney started arguing that parents lose custody of their kids for less. You can lose custody over your child for truancy. So if you can lose custody over truancy, I mean, an 11-year-old get pregnant, I said, see, I could tell you're not a good lawyer right there. You can't stay on topic, baby. We talking about criminal neglect. Not custody, not in this conversation. And then another attorney made the point that if legal consequences come with things like this, then maybe children will become more protected and they will be in less danger of other things. And parents will actually start to do a better job if they could face the clanker. So that was the side of the argument for those that were kind of for it. For the other side of the argument, there were also a lot of points made. They brought up how many times have we seen parents give their children good education, give them extracurricular activities, give them the world, give them a good home, and they still go astray. Are children always a direct reflection of their parenting? And we all know that answer is no. And you know how we know? Because we all can think of at least one moment in our life that we did something we had no business doing because our mama raised us better than that. We've all made a mistake. We've all was like, you know what? I don't know why I did that. That was dumb. Hell, I could think of a situation right now in college that ended up being a whole debacle because of one ride to a party. Now, for more points of the attorneys that were not for it, they were saying that if parents can face criminal charges if their young minor child gets pregnant, they said this is going to cause a snowball effect of them not wanting to get the child any medical attention or counseling. And this is going to turn into a way bigger issue because they're going to have the fear of being put in a clanker. Another attorney made the point that some children are just sneaky. They sneak out of the house, they sneak out of school, they do so many things that their parents don't even know about to correct. Imagine being held criminally liable for failing to prevent something that you might not even have known was going on. They also stated that this could disproportionately affect low-income families, not because of true neglect, but, what if it's a single parent working multiple jobs and their child is left home alone often with, running water and electricity and food in the fridge, but now with the physical supervision because they're working. So I want to ask you, if you are a parent of a daughter who gets pregnant and she's 13 years or younger, or if you have a son that gets a girl pregnant and he's 13 years or younger, should the parents be held criminally negligent and responsible and thrown in the clanker? If your answer is no, then what is appropriate? nothing? Is it just, hey, there's a baby on the way and we'll just deal with it? If you say throw them in the clanker, then I want to know where's the child going now that there's no adults. Because being put in the system, you're going to have a lot more to worry about than that. So let me know in the comments, to clank or not to clank. Oh, and I saw a lot of you guys asked to see my hair in the video that I posted yesterday. So here it is. Here's the back. If you want to know my braider and you're in the Dallas area, just ask me. I'll tag her in the comments. And I'm in such a generous and good mood today. My client burst into tears when I gave her settlement checks. I'm feeling good. So if you're a press-on nail girl like I am, you know I own a press-on nail company. These are the Kimberly Nail. I'm going to give you guys a secret coupon code that is only going to last this weekend because I'm going to give y'all buy one, get one 50% off. Our website is here on the screen, and the coupon code is going to be NCTC for no clank or two clank. Have a great weekend, you guys. Bye.